How's it going, folks? Just out the front doing my morning walk around, and one of my jobs is to come out the front here and pimp these pumpkins. It's basically hand pollinating the pumpkins. I call it pimping. We've got one that's set down in there, and as you can see up in here there's one that the bees didn't get to, and neither did we. So that fruit won't set and form into a nice large fruit. This one down here I got to this morning. There's some evidence. What I do is basically pull the petals off the male flower, which basically exposes the stamen, and then I come down and I dab some pollen on there. I've got a clip on that if you're interested in seeing how it's done. But I came across one flower this morning that has really surprised me, so we'll nip around the side and we'll have a look. Just up in here behind the banana tree, I was seeing if there's any female flowers around here, and I noticed this flower with a funny bulb on its base. And I've had a bit of a look, and it appears to be a perfect pumpkin flower. Don't know if you can make it out down the base in there, but we have the female organs trapped behind the male organs. Now with pumpkins, they're pretty much, well, imperfect flowers, meaning you have male flowers and female flowers. Other plants like tomatoes and eggplants and beans and whatnot, they've got perfect flowers, which means males and female organs in one part. Now this is very interesting to me because I have never ever seen or heard of a pumpkin having both sex organs in one flower. Now, you know, it's probably occurred. This isn't the world's first or anything, it's just the first time I've seen it. So what I'm going to try and do is I might grab some pollen from another flower and try and dab it in there very gently and see if we can get a fruit form on this. So what I'm doing here is just ripping off the petals from a male flower just to expose the stamen. There we go, and then all the pollen is on the tip of that stamen there, and then I'm just going to try and bring it down into the flower itself. So it's as easy as getting in there, sort of easy, bit hard for you guys to see, but trying to get the stamen right up the back, and I can see I've got just a little bit of pollen on there. So there you go, folks, there's a bit of a look at the perfect pumpkin flower just behind me here. It definitely is something I haven't seen before, and I will be doing updates on it. So it's a couple of days later and we're underneath the banana tree here in the front yard corner, and just wanted to let you guys know the fruit didn't set behind the flower. I didn't really think it had much of a chance. It's on a fairly long male flower stalk, so it pretty much all kinked that afternoon, and 2 days later the flower actually fell off. So I thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update. I wouldn't keep you hanging until the next clip that I post on the front yard garden. Definitely something that interests me, and I thought it might interest a few of you folks out there. You don't see anomalies like that all the time. A couple of people on Facebook suggested it could have been heat stress. Could well have been. We had a couple of warm days and it cooled down really quickly. Could just be the genetics of the plant itself. Who knows? So yeah, I thought it was interesting. Thought I'd share it with you folks out there. If you do have any comments, questions or suggestions, feel free to pop them in the comment section below. If you do have any questions, I'm not a plant expert, but you know, I'll have a bit of a search online and see if I can answer them for you. But yeah, I'll pretty much all leave it there. Hope you all enjoyed the clip, and I also hope you had a fantastic holiday, Christmas, however you celebrated. And if I don't post a new clip before the New Year's, hope everyone has a fantastic 2016. I hope 2015 has been a great one for you as well, and I'll catch you next clip, and maybe next year. Cheers, folks! Just setting up behind the banana tree, and I noticed we've got a couple of these rain lilies. We've got another patch further on down the yard as well. Whenever we get a decent amount of rain, these guys pop up and give us a couple of beautiful blooms for a day or so. Very beautiful. Cheers, folks.